Hello, in this video I'm going to be taking a look at another new plugin from Slate Digital. This one is called FG-DYN. It's the dynamic section of the Brit 4K SSL emulation. So one of the first plugins that came with Slate VMR was FGS, along with FG-DYN, FG-401 and FG-116. So now we have the dynamic section, which includes a compressor and a gate. I have a little composing project here that I've been working on, and I've used FG-DYN and also FGS across most of the tracks. All the tracks have FG-DYN on them. Some of them have FGS as well. So I'll start off with the drum bus and let you hear what it's doing there. I've got the hard knee engaged and also dialed back the mix knob a little bit on this. Hard knee gives you a bit more of aggressive gain reduction. I find that you have to increase the threshold quite a bit more on this one, say compared to Custom Opto or FG-2A. Just the threshold seems slightly less sensitive. So that's with the hard knee disengaged. Just like what it's doing with the low end there when it's engaged. And that's it bypassed. Everything bypassed. So that's it just without FGS. And just without FG-DYN. Just giving it a bit more punch in the low end. Then I've got Embertone Violin. Pardon me. Just doing some gentle compression with that. And then some EQ boosts and cuts. A little bit of roll off on the low frequencies. Nothing crazy on that one. Then I've got a glass marimba from 8Dio sample library. FGS is a very musical EQ, and thankfully FG-DYN is also just very smooth compressor. They pair up really nicely. So a decent amount of compression there, and then just dialed back the mix knob a little bit. And then with the EQ, I've just sweetened up the top end. Then I've got the Abbey Road 2 from Spitfire Audio. Something I picked up during Black Friday deals. Still need to explore it. It's quite a big library, but the shorts are really, really nice sounding. I chose to stick with the kit plugins core EQ for this one just because it was doing something really nice with the low end. But I've got FG-DYN on here, just a bit of gentle compression, catching some of the peaks. Nothing extreme. Try and level match it here. just let you hear what the gate can sound like. So crank up the threshold and then adjust the range. Obviously I wouldn't normally use it on a drum bus like this, but just want to show you the kind of flexibility that it has. So you could get quite creative with it. Usually I would use it on individual kit pieces, but with Kontakt it's just needlessly difficult to route everything out to its own channel for some reason. Hopefully Native Instruments update that at some point soon. But yeah, gate section's very handy too. And I'll just expand this to let you hear the next section and what it sounds like on the violins and cello. So I'm using Bohemian Violin, a couple of instances of that, and then Bohemian Cello, which are really, really cool AI powered virtual instruments. So basically I just played that on the piano and the artificial intelligence in the instrument chose the articulations. I didn't have to mess with it at all. Again, just very gentle compression with FG-Dynamics and then sweetening it up a little bit, rolling off some of the low frequencies. Can't really level match that one. I've boosted it a little bit too much there. Then I've got the cello. Again, I liked what Core EQ was doing with the low end, so just using a little bit of FG-Dynamics to smooth it out a little bit. Again, that's Bohemian Violin, and the AI has chosen those articulations for me. Pretty much I just played it like I would normally play stuff. Very little messing around. Then I've got the second violin. Again, just rolling off some of the low frequencies, sweetening up the high end a little bit. Some of the mids and low frequencies, and just a little bit of compression to smoothen out a little bit. So yeah, hopefully that gives you a good idea of what FG Dynamics sounds like. It's a really smooth sounding compressor and seems pretty versatile to me. Doesn't have huge amounts of saturation or anything, so it's well suited actually to composing a project like that where you want things to be pretty clean, retain their musicality. If you already have a Slate All Access Pass subscription, this is available to download in the Slate Connect install manager now, so definitely check it out. Hopefully you found this helpful, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.